this morning. So if you're out there,
Breakfast rush time.
first update for this morning. Assalamu alaikum, Superintendent Rauf. Welcome to the Breakfast Rush.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. How are you doing this morning?
Not sounding so good, so it's okay.
Take a deep breath and give us the traffic.
Accident in Amlazi, Q section. Road is completely closed. 2 taxis and a bus involved. You're not going to be able to get to that section of the road. Please stay away from there. Okay. And you also got misty conditions in the upper highway area with some rain. Just make sure that your headlights are on while you're driving. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Rauf. Much appreciated. Going to catch up with you in a bit on the show, and he's already gone.
Maybe it's that kind of Wednesday for you.
Yeah. Busy. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everybody on social media. Good to have you there. Nice to see you on a Wednesday morning. And to everybody who's sitting in the car right now, just thinking, oh, man, those accidents, those traffic lights, those intersections. You know what? Deep breath, as we always say, deep breath. Just chill. Relax. As we get through your breakfast rush this morning, serious questions are being raised about South Africa's ability to tackle gun-related crimes after shocking revelations from the head of the SAPS ballistics unit, Brigadier Mishak Mkabela, who admitted that the division is seriously and severely understaffed and under-resourced. We'll be discussing the issue in a little bit on the program. You can also expect a sport update with the Buddy Governor around about 7:30 or so. It is Wednesday, so Wellness Wednesday it's gonna be with the guys from Flow Path Laboratories. Remember, you have a choice when you get to your doctor and the doctor says, we got to take some bloods, we got to go send it to a lab. You can ask, which one? I'd prefer, and hey, stay there. I'd prefer, and then tell them which one you'd prefer.
Yeah, and I can tell you that the experience is incredible. So my mom needed to go recently, and she did exactly that. Called Flowpath, went through, and it was lovely. It's difficult to say blood tests and the word lovely in the same sentence.
The experience.
But it was a good experience. A really good experience.
So there you have it, folks. That one coming up around about 7:40 or so this morning. Trisha, Alton Dundee, good morning to you. Jane Jagesser. Haven't seen that name before on the screen. Nice to have you there. Welcome. Good to see you around. It is your breakfast rush. Assalamu alaikum to you as well. Hafiz Shahid Mia is messaging very, very early this morning. He's sending salams to the team and saying, have a Mubarak day.
And Fazila Kaji, salams Nishal Naz and listeners. Blessed Wednesday. Stay safe. And she said, very touching Nashid.
So it was the unlettered prophet. And under artist name, it just says we are. We are.
Interesting.
So we haven't played that in ages. And Wandley was like, hey, let's give it a spin. Good idea. Thank you very much, Fazila, for your kind words this morning. Sarah Bibi Mustafa Parag sending salams and duas to everybody on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Beautiful Nasheed Nad, subhanallah. All the best for all the children for their assignments at schools, and of course the examinations that are going on at the moment. Just take it easy, kiddies. That's from Sarah Bibi Mustafa Parag.
And Farida says, Salamu alaikum, blessings for a lovely day.
Absolutely. Much appreciated. Hajra Habib as well. Hajra's always sending through these very interesting pictures.
And it's beautiful because she finds the absolute best and she edits it. So she personalizes it. She says, TBR, practice gratitude for the small things in life. Love and du'as.
Without a doubt. We'll be getting your headlining news in just a little bit from now, letting you know what to expect weather-wise in seconds as well. So if you're standing there, you got the cupboard doors open thinking, man, what do I pull out of here today?
The weather in update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
Right, cloudy weather expected for Durban for the better part of the day. There's some rain expected later in the afternoon. But at lunchtime, around about 24 degrees for Durban. Pietermaritzburg, mostly cloudy, 28. Late afternoon rain expected in PMB as well. Margate, cloudy, 23. Richards Bay, partly cloudy, 32. Ladysmith, a cloudy, 27. Johannesburg, a cloudy, 21 degrees if you're landing there later on. And Cape Town, the mother city, sunny today and a 21-degree high expected in that part of the world.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
This is your Breakfast Rush.
At Radio Al Ansar, we value your feedback. If you have a broadcasting-related complaint, please send it in writing to the head of the Complaints Committee. Be sure to include your full name, contact details, a clear explanation of the complaint, and any supporting documents. You can email your complaint to feedback@alansar.org.za, that's feedback@alansar.org.za, or visit our administrative office at 207 West Road, Overport, Durban. Your voice matters to us.
Visit Checkers Saxony Westwood for the grand opening on October 30th. Swipe and save on amazing deals like Jacob's Instant Coffee 200-gram jar or 230-gram refill for just $139.99, saving you $60. Parmalat Everfresh UHT milk 6x1 liter for just $79.99, saving you $30. Pampers Jumbo Pack disposable nappies or pants for just $239.99 per pack. Save up to 101 Rand per pack. Deals valid from October 30th to November 2nd, only at Checkers Saxony Westwood, Butchery, Bakery and Deli, certified by the NIHT.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
It's time for the breakfast show, the Breakfast Rush.
Check it out.
A great way to start your day. The Breakfast Rush.
It's the only way to start your day. Now, headlining news just to catch us up with what's going on around the world.
And at 22:07 this morning, starting at home, Deputy Minister of Police Castle Matale yesterday disclosed that he first learned about the disbandment of the political killings tasked him through social media rather than through actual official channels. Testifying at the parliamentary inquiry probing allegations made by KwaZulu-Natal Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkonazi, Mate said Nkunu did not consult him prior to the controversial decision and only called him around January 2nd to confirm that he wrote the letter of directives.
So outside now, according to media reports, at least 60 people, including 4 police officers, have been killed in a law enforcement operation in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Yesterday, Brazilian news outlets said the death toll had risen to 64, though the government has yet to officially confirm the number. The raid, designed to crack down on drug trafficking in the north of the city, has become the single most lethal police operations in local history.
And the Swiss town of Neuchâtel yesterday handed over to South Africa 3 artifacts that had spent more than a century in one of its museums. The set of 30 divining bones in a woven basket, a bull's foot bone used as an amulet, and a walking staff were purchased by Swiss missionary and ethnographer Henry Alexandre Junod. The items came from the regent of the Nkuna chiefdoms, Shilubana royal family, with whom Junod had become close friends. They were then brought back to Neuchâtel in northwest of Switzerland.
We're getting it back?
It's already here.
It's already, oh, good.
Interesting. So a bull's foot bone used as an amulet.
So how big is the guy? Because a bull's foot is maybe that big.
Bigger,
Right?
I
It's
would
big,
think.
right?
Yeah.
So how big is the guy for this thing to hang around his neck and just look right?
Sure. Interesting. While they're back home,
Yeah.
we can go see.
No, thanks. Do you like biltong?
No.
No?
Honestly, no.
No? Monli, do you like do you eat biltong? Do you like biltong?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I just tasted the new one flavor called Mexican beef.
What?
Mexican beef.
What, did it come with a passport? Visa?
Yeah, it's
From Mexico?
Yeah, I think so. It's no, Moroccan beef.
Moroccan beef.
Moroccan beef.
Ooh, okay. I don't know. I'm in two minds about
Nice.
the whole biltong thing.
Why?
Because some people, and listen, I'm not knocking it. If you're one of those people, right? Some people like this wet and sort of soggy.
Yeah, yeah.
Monty puts his hand up. Go away. So,
I've seen it, wet and fatty.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, man.
But then you get the like dry ones as well.
Dry balls.
Yes. So the various other different types of dry.
Mhm.
So if you see me with biltong, it
Yeah.
only means I'm on a healthy eating plan.
Healthy.
Other than that,
Yeah,
you won't find it in my
right.
hand.
Oh no, man.
It's the only snack that's 100% carb free that I can think of.
Sasha and Idris say that the wet and fatty one is the best. No,
I've
not for me.
I've
Okay, not
heard
for
a lot of
me.
people saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's the most favorite type. I don't get it.
And then you get
but
those
it is.
sticks in a wrapping,
Yes.
right? And then you open it up like back in the day at school when you used to eat popsicles,
Mm.
right?
The
You get
ones-
the juice that was
Yeah.
in this wrapping, and then they freeze it, and then it's a popsicle. So you got to open it up from the top and just
Uh-huh. And then it makes you feel
Right.
like you have false teeth.
right. Idris says you got to come to the farm, bro. You'd love it. Yeah, well, listen, tell us where the farm is, and I'll decide on how bad the dirt roads are. Kidding. So, biltong, right? It's the pride and joy of South Africa.
Mhm.
Like, sure, some might compare it to North American jerky, but let's be honest, nothing comes close to the rich, mouth-watering flavor of proper South African biltong.
Absolutely.
Now, recently, a local dietitian sparked quite the debate by suggesting an actual serving size for biltong. Yeah, you heard me correctly. A serving size. While most of us know there's no science to it, you just grab a handful and just live your best life.
Pretty much.
Right? So Jade Seliger has other ideas. According to Jade, the ideal portion should fit into a matchbox. A matchbox. So she says we must think of a handful, about 30 grams of biltong, as the same as a decent serving of meat on your plate. Perfect for a snack, gym fuel, or my favorite, padkos. Now, we don't know about you, right? But matchbox. The matchbox size to me sounds more like a tease than a treat.
A bite. Pretty much.
Are there people who actually are actually mindful about how much of biltong they consume?
Look, it makes sense.
Mhm.
There's a
Salt.
crazy amount of salt in there.
Yeah.
The spices are intense. But in South African style,
Yeah.
we eat what we want when we want.
Absolutely. But listen, Idris picked on this one before I got a chance to. He says, yeah, in South Africa, we got these big matchboxes. Right? Because if you go down that aisle in the store, right, the one where all the braai stuff is, you're going to find a matchbox the size of like maybe a half ruler.
You lie.
There is. You've never.
No.
You see the Arabian
You
princess sitting over
lie.
there.
Is it like a bulk pack of a whole lot of matchboxes in one pack or just one box?
You could buy them bulk, I suppose, if
I
you
know
wanted to.
that, but are you talking about like one box that's half a
Yeah.
ruler size?
Yeah.
I have never.
Okay.
No, I'm going to Google this.
Yeah. Our Arabian princess, she's into online shopping and she's shopping all this lot.
No, look, I know how to light a match.
Small pack, but a small chocolate
Yes.
like this for $400. And
No, lies. I eat the chocolate that other people buy.
But realistically, Idris, you're quite correct. He says you now get a big matchbox because it takes those sticks to light the actual braai flames.
I can't be the only one that didn't know this. I cannot be.
Hafiz Shahid Mia.
That's the one.
How does Hafiz Shahid Mia have pictures of every food we talk about?
The last time it was sausages, eh?
Wait. I didn't delete those. So those are still here. You know, he sends us pictures of everything. We spoke about mangoes with vinegar, with salt, with chili powder. Hafiz took a picture of his bowl and sent it through. We spoke about those yummy linked sausages. He took a picture of it and sent it through. In the tub getting washed and then on the braai getting flipped. So well done. He's always got good pictures to send to us. Thank you very much for that. MH Osman.
So traffic updates.
Read on top what it says there.
Forwarded.
There you go. Assalamu alaikum. Is dry fish...
No, man. No.
He says he's dry fish biltong. Well, it'll be marine biltong, I suppose. I don't know.
Do you eat dry fish?
Dried fish.
Yeah.
When it's served, prepared and served properly.
Okay.
I've eaten it once in my life.
Does that mean it wasn't good?
I don't know. I didn't make
only ate it once.
Hafiz says, I'm a food fundi.
Absolutely, we can see that. Correct. Now we need to taste what Hafiz Shahid prepares.
There we go. This is for Naz. It says those long matchsticks, right? They're called fire strikers. Generally speaking, you would use that to like light up the fireplace or the braai or whatever the case may be. You're not lighting candles with that. Unless the candle's up on the roof somewhere. Definitely. Aaron Dutt comes through with the perfect recipe.
Okay.
Khichdi, and dried fish chutney.
Okay.
You must try it.
खुशियां मनाओ सरकार आए दिए जलाओ सरकार आए खुशियां मनाओ सरकार आए दिए जलाओ सरकार आए आमदे मुस्तफा मरहबा आमदे मुस्तफा मरहबा आमदे मुस्तफा आमदे मुस्तफा सैयदी मुर्शदी या नबी नबी या नबी रब से आखिर में आला मकाम पाए जो आखिरी नबी है वो शाहे आलम आए जो आखिरी नबी है वो शाहे आलम आए को चमकाओ सरकार आए दिए जलाओ सरकार आए आमदे मुस्तफा मरहबा आमदे मुस्तफा मरहबा आमदे मुस्तफा आमदे मुस्तफा सरकार की आमद दिलदार की आमद सरकार की आमद दिलदार की आमद सारे रसूल नबियों ने दिया कर सलामी हर अदना वाला ने की है जिनकी गुलामी हर अदना वाला ने की है जिनकी गुलामी नजरें झुकाओ सरकार आए दिए जलाओ सरकार आए आमदे मुस्तफा मरहबा आमदे मुस्तफा मरहबा आमदे मुस्तफा आमदे मुस्तफा सैयदी मुर्शदी या नबी नबी या नबी चारों तरफ है फैले नूर नूर से नजारे गलियां सारी सजी है सज के बाजार सारे गलियां सारी सजी है सज गए बाजार सारे हर घर सजाओ सरकार आए दिए जलाओ.
Somebody went shopping. I promise you, somebody went shopping.
What did they buy?
They bought new trucks. Somebody went shopping and they got some new tracks. So thank you very much, brother Ali. Shakil Ashraf on this one here that you're listening to in the background now. Khushiyan Manao Sarkar Aayi is the title of that. I dare you to go find it because it's lekker, it's nice, it's receiving like ticks and hearts.
Absolutely.
And
If you feel like, it's only the middle of the week, you shouldn't feel that way anymore.
Thank you very much, Shakil Ashraf, and the track title Khushiyan Manao Sarkar Aayi. It's your breakfast rush with the time coming in for 6:54 this morning. SAPS ballistics backlog. That is a topic of discussion today. The executive director of Gun Free SA, Dr. Stanley Maposa, expected to be on the program around about 7:10 this morning. We'll go through that discussion, but we started and then our listeners just run with it. It's like passing the baton on during a relay race.
It always
right?
happens. And it specifically happens when you talk about everybody's favorite.
Glorious food. So Humaira is complaining. She says, guys, you're talking about food so early in the morning. And I'm like, always. We're always talking about food.
Get
It is a
yourself
breakfast show.
some breakfast,
Some
Humaira.
of us can have biryani for breakfast.
Of course.
You know, you sitting there with your bowl of yogurt and muesli and all of those things, and you being so healthy, bless you. And then there's me sitting with my biryani for breakfast.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
no,
love it.
absolutely.
I could do it during Seri and Ramadan.
Ibrahim Khan, assalamu alaikum. What a lovely day it is to listen to Tasbih Par Raho. Ibrahim. Must read when you join the discussion and the top it says no request.
Hint, nudge, nudge.
Luto, nothing. Shabir had a terrible idea this morning.
What did Shabir say?
He says, guys, what about Bombay duck?
I haven't tried. So I can't answer. I can't
If
say.
you had to give us just one reason why you haven't tried Bombay duck, what would it be?
I don't know. I'm a bit skeptical. I don't think I would eat duck.
Yeah,
But also-
that's the thing. It's not a duck.
What is it?
It's a fish.
You lie. No, you lie.
Google is your friend.
No, you lie.
Google is your
I've
friend.
heard.
Yeah.
I've actually seen it actually being prepped, the whole process.
No, there's probably a duck that came from Bombay. You know what I mean? Now called Mumbai. That'd be Mumbai duck. But anyway, it's probably that you saw. But I mean, generally speaking, the Bombay duck that people are making here,
That I know, that type of fish. But
it is a fish confirmed by
No.
their food fundi.
apparently a lizard fish.
Right. It is a stanky fish.
English,
The
huh?
whole area, like if you're making this thing in Overport, if you decide I'm making Bombay duck in Overport, trust me, the guys in Sherwood know about it. Seriously.
Have you tasted it?
The smell. No, never. And that's the reason, the smell.
Yeah.
Right. So that's I'm sure it's probably very, very, very nice. It's a delicacy for some people, which is okay, cool. Nice for you. Ibrahim Khan, absolutely beautiful. Not first time hearing it on TBR because it's the first time we played it on the Breakfast Rush. Lols, never request, it's just a sit. Okay, cool. Welcome to Dubai, Habibi. Welcome to Dubai. Okay. Bombay duck is tops with chutney. Nish. It's right, it's a fish. It makes a whole road smell. No, not the whole road. The entire area. The entire
So
area.
all the neighbors will probably come to your house on that day.
No. If they bring in Loban, maybe, yeah. if they do it, that.
Man,
Yeah.
if they're a fan of Bombay duck.
Right, Humaira has been convinced. She is making khichdi and fish roe for supper.
You see
If
the
anybody-
power
the
of
power-
radio.
Love it. It's 3 minutes to go down to 7. Really quickly jumping into your WhatsApp. Fazila Kaji, Yeah, see your messages. MH says, if you fry Bombay duck in your kitchen, even the skunks will run
No,
away.
man.
Dry fish chutney, milli rice is absolutely delicious. Try biltong and then drink an orange juice with it. It's the best combo. Zenith, haven't tried that. Must be honest.
That sounds interesting.
Interesting.
Salams
Yeah,
on the arse to the best team ever, to family and friends. Thank you all for the beautiful messages and beautiful nasheeds.
Absolutely.
That
Zamir,
was Fauzi.
Zamir's got this one for you.
So, honey and sweet chili biltong. Husna can go through $100 in one sitting. So, I'm not a biltong fan, but
Right.
that sounds like something that I'd try. You?
Yeah.
Honey and sweet chili.
Yeah. Honey and sweet chili on green mango. Now, there's something for you to do. Birthday wishes to dearest sister from another mother, Banu Mum, as she is so lovingly called by my children. May Allah grant her many healthy years, Ameen, from Shinaz Sayyid and family.
And salamu alaikum to Shabir and Sharda Ali of Phoenix, sending the du'as to everybody.
Superintendent Raouf's been photographed, I think, at the Blue Lagoon.
Is he looking for Bombay duck?
I don't think we have them fish down here. Anyway, Assalamu alaikum, wishing son Muhammad Faiz and the other kids writing exams today all the best. May Allah guide you, from Wahida in Phoenix.
Assalamu alaikum, wishing my beautiful wife Fauzi a very happy birthday. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you everything of the best. Love you, from her hubby Faisal.
There you go. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Beautiful sweetness. It sounds like something I heard. Something. You know that squeaky little voice? Squeaky little voice on TikTok?
No.
With the Pakistani accent?
No. You know
Yeah.
me and TikTok.
Yeah, they're still getting acquainted. They are.
Brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
This is the breakfast rush. It's the intelligent choice.
Every day, thousands go to bed hungry, but you can change that. With just 10 Rand, you can provide a loaf of bread. This bread is more than just a donation, it is a lifeline for so many families in need. Be part of the Al Ansar Outreach Slice of Life drive today. Call Outreach on 031 208 1601 and make a difference, one loaf at a time.
Welcome to Simplex Radio. Visit our showroom for the full range of car audio. Our TV department carries top brands with quality LED panels, full HD to Ultra HD, and now the experience of Super Ultra HD. Visit our theater rooms and transform your home with brands like Onkyo, Integra, Denon, Boston Acoustics, Yamaha, and more for quality audio visual experience. Now available, full range of home appliances. A one-stop shopping experience. Call 031 306 4029 or Kenilworth Park, 202 Brickfield Road, Overport. Simplex Radio, the name you can trust.
At Checkstar, get Ras Basmati rice, red plus Jasa Bombay, absolutely free. Or Handy Andy Sunlight dishwashing liquid, 1.5 litre. Take any 5 for 200 Rand. Offers valid until 9th November 2025. Only at Checkstar, Mount Edgecombe, Durban CBD and Sparks Road branches. T's and C's apply.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
The Breakfast Rush main news bulletin.
Making news at 7, the Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa and the Department of Transport launched the entity's renewable energy project, unveiling the 300th Isitimela Sabantu or the People's Train and opening Isipingo Mall in Durban yesterday. Good morning, I'm Tabila Duma. The Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa and the Department of Transport launched the entity's renewable energy project, unveiling the 300th Istimela Sabantu or the People's Train and opening Isipingo Mall in Durban yesterday. Transport Minister Barbara Creecy said these achievements are part of a broader determined effort by the government to rebuild a passenger rail as a reliable, efficient and inclusive mode of transport that supports the economy, creates jobs and uplifts communities such as those in the eThekwini region. She said that a train set 300, also known as Istimela Sabantu, symbolizes hope, renewal and progress. Creecy said Isipingo Mall is an example of how Prasa's property portfolio can drive urban renewal and create new economic hubs that directly benefit the residents. While Prasa CEO Hisham Emran said that the solar program is fully powered by renewable energy, a 1 megawatt solar plant at the Durban station. Staying with local news, the KwaDukuza municipality has described an order by the Pietermaritzburg High Court to have illegal land occupiers evicted as a victory for it since it has been trying to evict shack dwellers since 2023. The High Court recently ruled that the hundreds of illegal land invaders who established an informal settlement directly adjacent to the upmarket Caledon estate to be evicted. The 3-year-long legal battle started when certain individuals invaded the land belonging to the municipality in Shaka's Head in 2023. According to the municipality, the land is intended to be developed as a business park to support Palito's expansion. Additionally, the illegal occupation resulted in residents complaining. Other complaints came from Caledon estate residents who claimed that stones were being thrown over their estate fence to their homes and regular gunfire. On the other hand, the municipality raised the concerns of interference with water supply as the illegal land occupiers connected to water supply lines intended for neighboring properties. It also raised issues of illegal electricity connection and waste being dumped at various locations as a health hazard. In national news, the inquiry into the Truth and Reconciliation Commission cases has expressed frustration over lack of cooperation from key government departments and agencies. The inquiry, established by President Cyril Ramaphosa to investigate alleged interference and efforts to halt the prosecution of Chelsea cases, claims that some departments have not been forthcoming, leading to a lack of compliance with various requests for information. Over 20 years since the TRC concluded, almost all of the 300 apartheid-era cases referred to the National Prosecuting Authority for prosecution have failed to make progress. Following the first pre-hearing engagement in September, the inquiry asked interested and affected parties to submit witness statements, memorandums, reports, and other documentary evidence. The inquiry then issued letters to current and former presidents and the ministers of police and justice, as well as the national and provincial directors of public prosecutions. Due to a lack of responses, the TRC cases inquiry issued another directive and requests for information. However, the South African Police Service, the Department of Justice, the Presidency, and the Parliamentary Committee on Justice have allegedly been non-compliant. Western Cape Mobility MEC Isaac Seleku said tough action will be taken should the latest taxi shooting incident be linked to the contested routes in the Somerset West area. The Cape Town Taxi Association taxi businessman Mzugisi Zwagala was shot and killed in Rwanda on Monday. It's not clear if his murder is linked to tensions between Qatar and rivals Codeta, the Cape Organization for the Democratic Taxi Association, over routes in the Somerset West area. Last week, a 30-day closure of routes between Kaili, Champuleni and Somerset West, which were implemented due to taxi-related violence, was lifted. Provincial Mobility MEC Isaac Seleku said he's waiting to hear from the police about whether the latest murder is related to reopening of the routes or not, and if it's linked, he'll take decisive steps. And finally, US President Donald Trump today said that nothing will jeopardize the ceasefire in Gaza after Israel carried out airstrikes on the Palestinian territory, accusing Hamas of violating the truce, which the group denied. Gaza Civil Defense Agency said at least 38 people were killed in the Israeli strikes, which took place yesterday. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ordered the strikes on Gaza after his defense minister accused Hamas of attacking Israeli troops in Gaza. While Israel Katz did not say where the troops were attacked, Hamas said its fighters had no connection to the shooting incident in Rafah and reaffirmed its commitment to the US-brokered ceasefire. Taking a look at financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 17 rands and 16 cents. to the euro at 19 rands and 96 cents, to the pound at 22 rands and 71 cents. The Saudi Riyal is trading at 4 rands and 58 cents. Gold is trading at $3,967.50 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $63.68 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with your headlines at 7:30 for Radio Al-Ansar News. I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabila Duma. It's 8 minutes after 7 on this Wednesday morning. Still to come on your breakfast rush. Serious questions are being raised about South Africa's ability to tackle gun-related crimes after shocking revelations from the head of the SAPS ballistics unit, who admitted that the division is severely understaffed and under-resourced. We get into discussion on the topic with Dr. Stanley Maposa, the Executive Director of Gun Free SA, talking about the SAPS ballistics backlog. So that discussion coming up in a little bit on the program. But for now, let's go play in the traffic.
Breakfast rush time.
Superintendent Rauf, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. Tritton Road, out of the testing ground, you got an accident involving 2 vehicles. There will be delays in the vicinity. The one in Amlazi Q section with 2 ongoing 2 taxis and a bus. The roadway is still closed. Minor accident on the N2 northbound on Queenie Hill, but there is delays there as well. Just allow police a traveling time. Now, if you're traveling between Pietermaritzburg or Durban to Pietermaritzburg, you got snowmobile traffic between Market Road and Ashburton. Also, got snowmobile traffic at Linfield Park and Peaceville. Very misty conditions in that area as well. Pietermaritzburg to Harwich, snowmobile traffic in certain areas. Also, you got misty conditions, so just maintain a safe following distance in the area, please. That's your second update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Rauf. Take it easy. We'll catch up with you in a bit on the show. Wa alaikum salam. So Idris has a terrible idea. I got a feeling Idris is noted for having bad ideas.
What's the idea?
I'm just checking.
I'm very worried.
He says, "Bye. Why don't you do a Bombay Duck challenge in the studio? We like our building. We'd like to keep it. Should we?
Besides that,
if we do that Bombay Duck challenge here, we'll have to give it away,
we'll need external competitors.
right?
I don't think anyone will take one for the team.
There's a lot of space outside the building. I mean, like we could go to the roof and maybe try it there. I don't know.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al-Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al-Ansar and the Al-Ansar Foundation.
Almost 1 in 5 South African children attend school each day without having eaten breakfast. This seriously affects their ability to concentrate and understand lessons. The Al-Imdad Foundation's Make Breakfast Possible campaign allows learners to enjoy a high-energy cereal at the start of the school day. Help children to focus on learning and not hunger. Let's make breakfast possible today. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
Elevate your style with Al-Noor kurtas and fragrances from Potent Eyes Perfumes, exclusively available at Al-Ansar shop. Visit us at 207 West Road or call 031-208-1601. Experience the best in fashion and perfumery. Al-Ansar shop where elegance meets fragrance.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Bridgefield, At Richfield, we don't just teach, we equip you with practical skills to create your own path. Choose to study IT, business, or public management with degrees, diplomas, and higher certificates, plus our flagship MBA. Choose to study online or at one of our absolute premium Mhlanga or Musgrave campuses. With programs built alongside industry leaders, you'll gain the confidence you need. Applications are now opened for 2026. Visit richfield.ac.za or pop into one of our KZN campuses for more details.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the people's choice. The Breakfast Rush. From South Africa to the world.
I listen on my way to work.
I like the variety. It's awesome.
It's cool. It's your number one. Breakfast Rush.
Feel good.
The Breakfast Rush.
Makes me feel good. Brings back the memories.
The Breakfast Rush.
TBR, it is 13 after 7 now. Serious questions are being raised about South Africa's ability to tackle gun-related crimes after shocking revelations from the head of the SAPS Ballistics Unit, Brigadier Mishak Makabela, who admitted that the division is severely understaffed and under-resourced. The revelation means that thousands of firearms linked to crimes are sitting untested, while communities continue to live in fear. Gun-Free South Africa has warned that this backlog is not just an administrative problem. It's a matter of life and death. Joining us this morning is Dr. Stanley Maposa, Executive Director of Gun-Free South Africa. Dr. Maposa, good morning to you and welcome to the Breakfast Rush.
Good morning, Nikhil and Nazrema, and good morning to all the listeners of Radio Al-Ansar. I'd like to thank you for having me and appreciate the opportunity to speak on this issue that touches the South African family. It's about the impact of gun violence and what we can do to stop it.
Indeed. Good to have you on the show. Let's start with the big concern. How serious is the situation within the SAPS Ballistics Unit right now?
Thank you so much. Brigadier Mishak has really painted the picture that this is a national justice crisis that undermines the investigations and prosecutions. The revelation that the sub-ballistic units are severely understaffed. The Pretoria or Silverton lab has only a few analysts that are handling tens of thousands of exhibits that have been brought to the police is an issue that is concerning. This really creates long backlog, delayed justice for families, and allows the gunmen to remain free, scot-free, working and doing the same thing. Because every untested bullet is a potential case that cannot move forward. Therefore, we believe that the untested bullets, casings that are sitting and processed, represent a crime that is unsolved, and also a community that is still waiting for justice to happen.
Absolutely. So Gun-Free South Africa has mentioned that the backlog in ballistic testing is contributing to the failed prosecutions. Can you explain how this process works and why it's so critical in solving gun-related crimes?
Thank you so much, Nazrema. Ballistic evidence is very essential in proving the case, guilty or not guilty, because courts do not operate through emotions. They will require what they call prima facie evidence. And without that, it will be difficult then to link the bullet, the exact firearm that has been used in a crime. Without timely reports, prosecutors cannot prove that it is this particular firearm that was used. In that scenario, therefore, the cases are either withdrawn or they collapse because there is no evidence. And that weakens the trust in the justice delivery system. And what it does to the communities, it re-traumatizes the victims and the families. And that's called secondary victimization. So therefore, the ballistic testing is a bridge between the crime that has been committed and the courtroom. And that that should be available. If it's not available, then the case it's not watertight, so to speak.
Indeed. Doc, it's being reported that the same firearms are being recycled in multiple crimes. How does this happen? And what does it say about the management of confiscated or illegal weapons in the country?
You know, the same guns that are being repeated in multiple crimes show us one point here, that guns don't expire. They can stay legal until they are destroyed. You know, the poor record keeping and the weak oversight allows these confiscated guns to re-enter the criminal market. You'll remember the Bristol case, which showed that stored guns were sold to gangs and later linked to over 1,000 medals. So guns must be recovered. That's the process. They must be traced, they must be destroyed and not recycled. And that's what Gun Free South Africa has been speaking for a long time. That a gun that's not destroyed, you will always find its way back to the street. Because it is not guns that die, it's people that die.
Yes.
Absolutely. As a final question for this morning, you've called on the National Police Commissioner to enforce the Firearms Control Act and to strengthen oversight in the Central Firearms Registry. What immediate actions should be taken to turn the situation around?
Yes, we would say the Firearms Control Act is still a valid act from 2000. 25 years ago. Obviously, it needs to be tightened because currently the Firearms Control Amendment Bill is being discussed. So the important thing is that really the staff's leadership must deploy emergency resources to clear up that ballistic bill. That may include really bringing in some people from other sections or other organizations that have the capacity to do that. Secondly, they must audit all the firearms that were issued since 2010. And they must also move through a process of digitizing and securing the Central Firearms Registry records. They must also destroy all the recovered firearms after testing so that there is no recycling. But most importantly, they must publish those quarterly reports, not about just the crimes only, but about the work that is being done in the Central Firearms Register, so that there is transparency and community members see that. So when we really enforce the law, the Firearms Control Act, gun deaths will be cut by half. We have seen that when it was implemented in 2000, and we can do it again through enforcement and integrity.
Without a doubt. Thank you very much, Doctor, for your insight on this subject and joining us on the program this morning. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate the work that your team is doing as well. We wish you all of the best and a wonderful day forward.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
That was Dr. Stanley Maposa, Executive Director of Gun Free South Africa, talking on this subject. And Nasmira, it paints a scary picture when we're saying that crime is taking place, people are being arrested, guns are being confiscated, and then it needs to go through the process. And then there's a backlog with regard to ballistics. And then somehow or the other, that gun that was meant to be there, it grew legs.
Yeah, used again.
And it went out to go working again.
Absolutely astonishing. So obviously, there's some sort of corruption somewhere. Let's hope that Mkonazi can help us with this one too.
Indeed. Some people saying that they are finding a little bit of a shift in the atmosphere in South Africa since the Mkonazi revelation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Your hits, your sound, your station, your TVR. Monday to Friday.
It's the massive clearance sale at Balwest Furniture, Pietermaritzburg. Sale starts 23rd October. Doors open at 7:30 a.m. Get the luxurious Signorini pillow top king bed for only $2,999. Only 20 available. The first 100 customers can upgrade their room with a double to queen upholstered headboard and 2 matching pedestals. Just $499. While stocks last, T's and C's apply. Balwest Furniture, Pietermaritzburg, 439 Victoria Road. Balwest, where shopping is fun and you are number one.
At Checkstar, get baby soft toilet paper 18s. Take 2 for 200 Rand. Orama Original, break 500 grams. Take 4 for 95 Rand. Offers valid until 9th November 2025. Only at Checkstar, Mount Edgecombe, Durban CBD, and Sparks Road branches. T's and C's apply.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Sandton 2.0.
So there's some incredible tags that have come through from our set of Vodacom stores to keep you safe and to keep your belongings safe, like the wireless tag plus wrist strap cover. It's available for Android and for all of the iPhone users. Soft and durable fabric, strap design for everyday wear without irritation. Lightweight built makes it barely noticeable even for kids to move around with on their wrist. Adjustable Velcro fastening ensuring a secure and a very flexible fit for your wrist, compatible with the wireless tags that fit into a 35mm cover slot, comfortably fits child wrists from 5 to 8 centimeter radius. You can get the tag at 249 Rand and the cover at 99 Rand, giving you a total cash price on this for only 348 Rand. If you want to now keep your belongings safe, get the wireless tag plus cover with a pin. So this can be pinned to anything you basically want tracked, like your gym bag. Available for Android as well as Apple. So its discreet silicone holder keeps your wireless tag hidden from view. It attaches securely with a brush style pin for clothing, for bags or gear. It's a soft touch silicone to protect your tags from bumps and scratches. Compact, incredibly lightweight design, preventing fiddling from children. Perfectly sized for Superfly wireless tags with a snug, secure fit. Ideal for tracking without bulk or unwanted attention. Get the tag, 249 Rand, including the cover at an additional 99 Rand. Your total cash price to keep your laptop bag safe, 348 Rands. Protect yourself, protect your assets from our set of Vodacom stores.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Sandton 2.0 Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Westwood Mall, The Bluff, The Workshop Durban, Umlazi Megacity, Bridge City KwaMashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Sandton 2.0.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the only way to start your day.
صل يا ربي وسلم على رسولنا الكريم جاء للدنيا إماما رحمة للعالمين صل يا ربي وسلم على رسولنا الكريم جاء للدنيا إماما رحمة للعالمين عليك أزكى صلاة صاحب الخلق العظيم كيف أنكر فيك حبي وهواي بعدما أصبحت داي ودوايا قد حملت الزاد هيا تحنن واطف علي أدخلني باب الثراي حامدين وشاكرين صل يا ربي وسلم على رسولنا الكريم جاء للدنيا إماما رحمة للعالمين صل يا ربي وسلم على رسولنا الكريم جاء للدنيا إماما رحمة للعالمين عليك أزكى صلاة صاحب الخلق العظيم يا رياح الوصل جودي بالوعود إن قلبي يشتهي على رسولنا الكريم إماما رحمة للعالمين صل يا ربي وسلم على رسولنا الكريم إماما رحمة للعالمين محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفريقين من عرب ومن جميل صل يا ربي وسلم على رسولنا الكريم جاء للدنيا إماما رحمة للعالمين صل يا ربي وسلم على رسولنا الكريم جاء للدنيا إماما رحمة للعالمين عليك أزكى صلاة صاحب الخلق العظيم عليك أزكى صلاة صاحب الخلق العظيم
Absolutely beautiful. Alhamdulillah. Salli Ya Rabbi by Muhammad Tariq, taking us to 7:30. We have a message now from Zafi saying, happy birthday to my partner in adventure, my partner in crime. Here's to another year of making memories, breaking rules. Just kidding. Oh, am I? And loving every minute of it. You the cream cheese to my bagel, the low-key to my Thor, the peanut butter to my jelly. I love you and can't wait to see what the future holds for us. Cheers to another amazing year. Zahida, what an incredibly sweet message from your Zafi. Happy birthday to you from everyone at the Breakfast Rush as well. It's now time for Tabile and your headlining news.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, Deputy Police Minister Kessel Matali, who has been working with suspended Police Minister Senzo Mchunu for 12 months, says he does not believe that Mchunu would protect criminals. For the first time, the Department of Basic Education has paid nearly 1 million rands for 9,900 student teachers to undergo vetting against the National Register of Sex Offenders. And finally, according to state media, North Korea has test-fired several sea-to-surface cruise missiles in its western waters, hours before United States President Donald Trump begins a visit to South Korea. That's it for now. For Radio Al-Ansar News, I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabile Duma. Let's find out what's happening on your road with the final traffic update.
So you want to go play in the lanes?
Let's go play.
Let's go play in the lanes.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. We've got an accident on Sanya Road opposite the M4. 80 major problems. That looks like it's jackknifed across the road. So you're going to have major issues in the vicinity of Sanya Road, between Ambido Road and the Telcom building. M19 eastbound before the Shell Garage, you have an accident between the Reservoirs on-ramp in the car garage, so there's going to be delays in the facility. Allow for extra traveling time, please. Stationary vehicle, the N2 northbound before you have stung a ramp. Left-hand lanes obstructed, causing issues with traffic taking the ramp going towards Kudobia and Phoenix. Accident on the N2 southbound just after Amgeni Road, right-hand lane obstructed. That's causing major issues at the moment. Traffic coming in from the M19 and from Queen Nandi going towards Spaghetti Junction. Allow for extra traveling time, please. 3 vehicles involved in an accident, or the same one on the N2. So there's delays there. Allow for extra traveling time, please. So final update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. Much appreciated. Listeners sending in messages saying that Superintendent Raouf is still not sounding well and wishing you the best. And Shifa, quick recovery.
I mean,
Wa alaikum salam.
TBR, it is 7:33 on a Wednesday morning, a Wellness Wednesday morning, brought to you by Flowpath Laboratories. Now, we've been over the last many weeks talking to team members from Flowpath Labs. We've also been talking to various doctors that work alongside and with the team from Flowpath Labs to bring you the service you need where the price is right. And we've been telling you about how you actually have a choice. When you go to your doctor for treatment and your doctor says to you, we got to take bloods and we got to go send it to the labs, it's going to get tested and give us a couple of days and we'll call you back and then we'll have your results and we can have that further discussion. Rewind for a second and go back and say to the doc, hey, which lab you taking it to? Or which lab you sending it to? And then have the discussion with your doctor because you do have the option. You're not obligated to just go with the pad that's on the table. You can go with any lab you wish to go with.
Absolutely. And you can save yourself 30% and over for the best experience. That would be good for your body too.
Hey, how's this? You don't even have to leave home.
Yeah.
They'll come to you.
That is the best part.
That's
the best part.
Get a needle stuck in your arm in the comfort of your own armchair. Why not?
The Breakfast Rush Sport Update with Buddy Governor.
Buddy Governor, assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Walaikum salam. Good morning to you guys. All good?
Alhamdulillah. A very, very energetic session at the gym last night, at the dojo last night. Well done. Well done.
Absolutely.
And as I'm saying, well done to Buddy, because the youngsters, they're young. They still got that 200% energy. The battery's still full when they get to the dojo. But you know, after what more than 4 decades, Buddy, you still outperforming the youngsters. And I want to know what the secret is.
Just keep trying every day. That's all from Allah.
Stick with
Everything through Allah.
I think the little ones are incredibly privileged.
They certainly are. Buddy Governor, what's happening in your report for today?
Yeah, we have lots of cricket on the go today. Corbin Bosch, he took a career best 4 for 14 as South Africa took a 1-0 lead in the 3-match T20 series over Pakistan with a 55-run victory last night. Earlier, Reza Hendricks smashed a 40-ball 60 to guide the visitors to 194 for 9 in their allotted 20 overs at the Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium. Tennis, the Paris Tennis Masters is on. Felix Auger-Aliassime progressed into the 3rd round after a 6-7, 6-3, 6-3 victory over Francisco Comesana. Well, the surprise was that top seed Carlos Alcaraz was defeated by Cameron Norrie 4-6, 6-3, 6-4. And Ben Shelton saw off Flavio Cobolli 7-6, 6-3 to also progress into the 3rd round. Last night in the South African knockout quarterfinal, Orlando Pirates saw off defending champions Magesi 2-1 at the Orlando Stadium. That was 2-1 to Orlando Pirates. In the WAFCON, that's the women's section of the African Cup of Nations, South African ladies football team edged the DR Congo to secure their place in the 2026 Women's AFCON out in Morocco. That's next year. So well done to those ladies. What we're talking about the ladies, big day today for South African ladies cricket. They take on England in the ICC Cricket World Cup semi-finals. So I hope I've made that one clear. It just gives me goosebumps saying that. But if the South African ladies win today against England, they are in the final of the Women's Cricket World Cup. So that's a huge one, and we've got to be behind them. It's an 11 a.m. start today. England versus South African women. Tomorrow we see the second semi-final, and that's going to be India versus Australia. So in my opinion, the 4 teams that we see in the semi-finals for the women's cricket are 4 of the supreme teams in women's cricket in the world today. So we all set for a magnificent semi-finals and, of course, an awesome final as well. We'll keep touch on that on Friday, let you know how that went off, Nishal.
Looking forward to it, buddy. Thank you very, very much. You take it easy, and we'll catch up with you Friday morning. Assalamu alaikum.
Indeed. Salams to you, Nazmira, and the awesome TBR team.
Wa alaikum salam.
So, 7:38. It is your breakfast rush. Imad says, hey, South Africa for the win. Always.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Always. I was pleasantly surprised like a month or two ago when Monday was in the studio and he's got this huge smile on his face because Bafana was finally playing football.
Nishal.
No, seriously, because for the last decade, it seemed like those boys, Bafana, were taking crocheting needles and they were going and standing there on the field and they were like chilling, you know. It's like the other team's playing football and they're just like, I don't know what we're doing over here.
Yeah, I think they heard you.
Yeah, they're finally playing football.
See what happens when that World Cup comes. But for today,
yeah,
send your du'as to the South African female cricket team as they make their way to their semi-final game.
Absolutely. Wellness Wednesday's Q&A this morning with founder of Flowpath Labs, Trevor Doraisamy, expected, well, he's actually here, on the show in 5 minutes.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil Pure Sunflower Cooking Oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil Cooking Oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
TBR, where you want to be when you grow up.
Every day's a good day.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081-207-8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
This December, travel the world with Shaw Mithas Travel. Choose from one of our exclusive packages: Abu Dhabi and Doha, Brazil and Peru, Dubai and Cairo, Iraq and Cairo, Cairo and Sharm el-Sheikh, or celebrate the new year in Mauritius, Doha, or Dubai. We have the perfect package waiting for you. Visit us at our head office in Overport, our branch in Melvin Park Shopping Centre, or our branch in Rylands Estate, Cape Town. Call Shaw Mithas Travel on 031-207-6987 and make this December truly unforgettable.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
वो शहरे मोहब्बत जहाँ मुस्तफा है वही घर बनाने को जी चाहता है वो शहरे मोहब्बत जहाँ मुस्तफा है वही घर बनाने को जी चाहता है वो सोने से कम कर वो चांदी सी माटी नजर में बसाने को जी चाहता है वो शहरे मोहब्बत जहाँ मुस्तफा है
वही घर बनाने को जी चाहता है जो पूछा नबी ने कि कुछ घर पे छोड़ा तो सिद्दीक़ अकबर के होठों पे आया जो पूछा नबी ने कि कुछ घर पे छोड़ा तो सिद्दीक़ अकबर के होठों पे आया फ़हामालो दौलत कि क्या है हकीकत फ़हामालो दौलत कि क्या है हकीकत जहाँ जा लुटाने को जी चाहता है वो शहरे वहाँ जहाँ मुस्तफा है.
Soft, slow, soothing is how I would describe this that is playing in the background at the moment.
Beautiful.
Hey?
Absolutely beautiful.
7:43 on this Wednesday morning. It's Wellness Wednesdays, as brought to you by these guys.
Wellness Wednesdays on The Breakfast Rush, brought to you by Flowpath Laboratories. Visit flowpathlab.coza.
You know, Nazmira, we're always talking about having visionary leaders in studio and just bringing the best to our listeners always. And this morning, we're just following through with that promise.
It's incredible. I already am inspired.
There we go. Inspiration for you, the founder of Flowpath Laboratories in studio with us this morning. Visionary leader indeed, Trevor Dorasamy. Welcome to Radio Al Ansar, to the Breakfast Rush, as we get to hear a little bit of the story behind Flowpath Labs and how it all began. Again, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Nishal. Thanks very much for having me. Flowpath started 22 years ago with a simple thought in mind: to serve the community and the population at large. In a country that's riddled with serious economic problems, Flowpath provides a perfect healthcare solution. Our intention was to produce high-quality lab testing, accessible and convenient for everyone. The birth of Flowpath was to produce cost-effective pathology. So we built a system that brings professional laboratory healthcare services closer to the patient, whether at home, work, or community centers.
That's absolutely fascinating. So accessibility has always been at the forefront of Flowpath Laboratories. Why is reaching out to people so important to your team?
Healthcare isn't about tests. It's about people's lives and well-being. Procrastination of health checks can lead to serious consequential effects for someone's health. Flowpath offers a mobile to-you service, which makes it very convenient for patients to have bloods drawn in the comfort of their own home.
You know, we just spoke about the to-you services moments ago, and safety and quality are crucial in healthcare as well. So Flowpath is SANAS and HPCSA accredited. Mr. Dorasamy, why does that matter for your patients?
Well, accreditation is everything today. It demands accuracy and precision. SANAS and HPCSA standards ensure our labs meet strict requirements for accuracy, reliability, and professionalism. Doctors and patients can be rest assured that our results are accurate, precise, and whether they are doing a routine blood test or something more complex, our results are accurate, timely, and handled by qualified professionals. It's the standard for everything we do.
Mr. Dorasamy, what about serving the community as a whole? How does Flowpath give back?
Well, for us, community service is part of our DNA. Beyond testing, we run awareness campaigns, wellness programs, and mobile clinics in underprivileged areas. We believe healthcare should reach the entire population, not just those in big cities or corporate offices. It's about creating a healthier population.
That's quite admirable. I've heard that FlowPath is also known for its competitive pricing. Can you expand on that for us, please?
Absolutely. Quality healthcare often comes at a high cost, but we believe affordability is crucial without compromise to quality. For cash-paying patients, we save them up to 40%, unlike other corporates who charge exorbitant prices and levies. For medical aid patients, we save them up to 30%. The idea is simple. Professional care should be accessible and affordable to everyone.
So, for someone who's never ever used FlowPath before, what would you say makes your lab stand out from the rest?
Well, it's a combination of accuracy, accessibility, and affordability with community focus in mind. As a SANAS and HPCSA accredited lab, we bring quality pathology services directly to the people. We've created a system where healthcare is convenient, professional, and inclusive. It's more than just testing. It's building a healthier society together.
So if you've just tuned in, we're speaking with Trevor Doraisamy, the founder of FlowPath Laboratories. Final question for you. If you could leave our listeners with one key message about FlowPath, what would that message be?
Well, I would suggest regular health checks to avoid potential disasters. Proactive testing and early interventions saves lives. FlowPath Laboratories are here to make it easy, affordable, and professional, because good health care should be within everyone's reach.
Remember, for the absolute best in healthcare, FlowPath Laboratories is SANAS and HPCSA accredited, brings lab services to your home, and keeps quality, affordable tests for you. To book a test, you can WhatsApp 060-741-2622 or give FlowPath Laboratories a call 031-502-5800. You can also visit www.flowpathlabs.co.za. Thank you so much for joining us in studio today and giving such valuable information to our listeners.
Before you go, here's a listener who lives in Johannesburg that sent through a WhatsApp message now. So I know we weren't going off script this morning, but I think it's very important to answer her question. Is there a FlowPath lab in Gauteng, in Johannesburg?
Yes, we are currently in Randburg.
There you go. Hajra Habib, there is a FlowPath lab space in Randburg in Gauteng. So I'll tell you what you do, Hajra. Go onto their website. Again, it's FlowPath Labs with an S in the end, .co.za. And I'm pretty certain on their website, you're going to find the address for the FlowPath Lab in Randburg. So all of you that are listening in Gauteng, in KZN, labs available for you. And I've heard through the grapevine, little birdie told me that FlowPath Labs is planning further expansion. So we wish them all of the very best with that. And Mr. Doraisamy, we thank you for coming in this morning. What a pleasure and an honor to have you in the studio.
Well, many thanks for having me as well. And I hope that your listeners remain proactive about their health.
Absolutely. It's 7:51. This is your Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar. My name's Nishal Sarwin. Her name's Nazmira Kasim. What's your name? Send it to us on WhatsApp.
On the Breakfast Rush, brought to you by FlowPath Laboratories. Visit flowpathlab.co.za.
Experienced doctors can manage your health using any accredited lab report. So why not choose the one that costs less? FlowPath gives you SANAS accredited results and saves you up to 30% on medical aid claims. It's your choice. Choose FlowPath Laboratories.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's the perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
This hadith is sponsored by Ashraful Aid, International Humanitarian Organization.
Hadith a day, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إنما الأعمال بالنيات. Certainly actions depend on their intentions. The intention we make before doing any action will decide whether we will be rewarded for that action or not. We should always do things to please Allah alone. Then only will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward us.
This hadith is sponsored by Ashraful Aid, International Humanitarian Organization.
Are you looking for a meaningful way to fulfill your zakat obligation? Look no further than Ashraful Aid. With our trusted track record, your zakat reaches those who need it the most in the most honorable and dignified manner. Visit www.ashrafulaid.org.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Wednesday morning, it's 7 to 8. That means time to go.
It's been a lovely 2 hours with you. Doesn't even feel like it though, does it?
The teacher getting late for school.
Have an incredible rest of your Wednesday. Be the best version of you.
Absolutely. Naeem in Pietermaritzburg, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for listening in and contributing on the program. Imran, thank you, and telling me your name. Assalamu alaikum. Anisa, I see your messages. Everybody that's been sending messages, everybody that's been messaging on social media, whether it is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or my TikTok. Thank you. Much appreciated. There's a bonjour that comes through on TikTok. Thank you. 6 to 8. That's it for me as well. You do good, be good. Till tomorrow.
ونصلي وراءك نلقاك ونقبل كفيك ونسعد ليتك معنا نروي لك عما يوجعنا ليتك معنا لتبوح إليك مدامعنا وننام